Hello and welcome to Azmangaming. And as you can see on the screen, as it's just about to pop up, come on, any second now. Right, okay, yeah, the game has obviously been made by them, and the game is getting there. 1 second. Final Fantasy 9. Yes, this game is going to take really quite a long time to do. But it's a really fun game. As you can see on the screen, it starts with just a somatic video. And it goes on for about 5 minutes, so don't think that this is just going to be what the game's going to be like, because it's not. There was a few things that I wanted to talk about just before I actually started talking any proper sense at all, or start talking about the game, and it's the way probably the first 10 episodes, I'd probably say, are going to go. I'm just going to be doing voiceovers for probably the first 10, just to, because the game doesn't really get going until, I'm going to say, about 2-3 hours into gameplay, I'd probably say. So yeah, it's probably going to be best if I just talk over them, try to keep it as fresh as possible, and yeah, we'll play through this game. Even at this point, just say in the comments below what sort of videos you want me to, or games that you want me to do next, and yeah, I'll consider them. Yeah, as you can see on the screen now, it's literally just going to be going to the start of the game now. You start on an airship. If I'm right in saying so, I think the game came out in 1999, so yeah, quite a while ago. I'm just about to double check that actually. 1 second. Right. Yeah, here we have well, you'll see what his name is in a minute, but this is the main character from the start of the game. As you can see, he's walked into a pretty much pitch black room. Yeah, and it's not any actual dialogue itself. You don't have any dialogue in this whole game. Like, halfway through the game, there is no dialogue. You just get little speech bubbles just like that. I decided to go and get the 2 items that you can find in this room, which are at the back of the room. You don't really need these. I just thought I'd get them, just have it fresh. Let's just double check when Final Fantasy 9 came out. It was yeah, as you can see, his name is Zidane. You can change it to whatever you want it to be. These other characters, they pop up every now and again, and pretty much before you do anything else, you go straight into a boss battle without actually knowing anything at all. But it's pretty much easy to get your head around, just for the simple fact that all you have to do is look at the options that you've got. As you can see in a minute, for Zidane, Sinner, Marcus and Blank, they all have, as you can see, the steel option. And what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get a weapon called the Mage Masher for Zidane, which you can equip just after the battle. I think I choose not to. Yeah, look, there you go, Mage Masher. And I just start killing him. Sinner's pretty much useless, so I just left him on the floor. Right, here we go. Final Fantasy. There is, where is it? Oh, originally released in 2000, so I wasn't too far off. Yeah, as you can see from the screen, I'm just killing him off quickly, and there you go. That is Baku, the Tantalus gang. He's their boss, and basically you can't use him at any point in the game. He's just simply their boss. Yeah, with the grey speech bubbles that are coming up, you can change it, and I do actually change it not too far from now to a nice vibrant colour, just so it keeps it fresh, keeps it simple. This point is where they're having a meeting about what they're going to be doing. Simply what he's showing you. You can simply just pause the video at any point just to read the speeches, but I have played the game so many times that I just don't need to read them because I just simply know what's going on. This is the plan for stealing the princess. Princess Garnet, I think her name is. Yes, that's it, Princess Garnet. And yeah, they decide that they're going to do some sort of play to the princess and the queen. And yeah, they steal the princess pretty much. Here is another character that you have the option of using the whole way through the game. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? And that's another airship. Oh no, that is the Tantalus airship. This fella here, I would say he's one of the best characters in the game, but obviously everyone has their views. I'm just giving my opinion. Don't like it, deal with it. But no, there is also I wouldn't say a mini game. Well, no, it is a mini game. I was going to say it's not a mini quest. This mini game you can play, but you don't get no extra kudos or extra points or more boosting stat things or whatever. It's just another game that you can play on the side if you choose to. Good for you. But I don't think through this playthrough I'm actually going to concentrate too much on the card game, because it becomes very, very, very repetitive. You just have to keep doing it, and it just is the same thing over and over again. I just can't remember the word or how to say it. No, I remember. Shut up. Yeah, there is 8 characters altogether. They've done this quite well, because at some point all these 8 characters they have to split off into 2 teams. Certain characters, depending on where you go, do better for certain things. That will become more clear, and there you go on the screen. I've changed it to blue, made sure that he's always running instead of having to hold down circle. That person there is the Prince of something. I can't quite remember what it is. I think it might be somewhere called Bermudica or something like that. But yeah, that becomes more apparent as you play the game. And here I am, just picking up a few more items. This person here, you can actually verse him for a card game, but I choose not to, just for the simple fact that, as I said before, I'm not going to be concentrating too much on it. You can talk to all these people, they obviously reply and whatnot. That shop I just passed as well sells potions and all your other goods. This point is quite funny, just for the simple fact that he realises that it's a fake ticket and he just can't get in. His name will show up on the screen as you get to either keep the default name, obviously, or you can change it. I chose default name just for the simple fact that it's a lot easier, and yeah, why not? Those 3 girls skipping, you can actually do there's another mini game there where you just have to keep pushing X, I think it is, every time there's an exclamation mark. And I think it's if you do something ridiculous like 10,000 jumps, or I don't know, you get an item called Robe of Lords, and this robe is ridiculous with the amount of magic that you like, the boost that you get from it. Yeah, here it is. He's actually called Rat Kid at the moment, but you find out again in a little bit that his name is actually, or rather he tells you his name is Puck. I think that's right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played like the whole game, like all the way through, but you know. Now at this point he just wants you to follow him, just a simple fact. that you're going to be going to the big theatre to go watch it, or without paying. Naughty. And at this point, you also meet something called a Kupo. If you've played any of the other Final Fantasies, you'll also know that I think it's in pretty much every one, they turn up. There's a few other things that turn up during all the games, such as Biggs and Wedge. I'm not 100% sure where you actually see them in this. I don't think it's either a card or a ship, or I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Yeah. At this point, obviously, you've only seen two